It is definitely very eco-friendly, and it allows me to explore different styles at a minimal cost.
So now we're in the Swapaholic shop at Orchard Central. This is really exciting, and we're going to be talking to Priyanka. So come. Hi Priyanka. So first, tell us a bit about yourself and how you came to be the CEO and founder of Swapaholic.
So I started Swapaholic because 6 years ago I learned that the fashion industry is the second largest polluting industry after the oil and gas industry. And I felt like a perpetrator because I was what you called a quintessential shopaholic. And I really felt like I was to blame and that I needed to do something about it. And so the ideas then began to culminate around how can I be a part of the solution.
So this is a shop that was created in the midst of COVID-19. In the past, it's always been online or have had events where people can come swap. So could you tell us a little bit about how you have innovated?
The shop was actually meant to service online and was meant to be started in 2021. But we actually had to start it earlier because we realized we couldn't hold our large-scale events anymore. And our events, as you know, have had about 200 to 500 swappers at a particular time swapping. Last year, our swapathon saw a footfall of 4,000 people.
Oh wow! Okay.
And we knew that that was not going to happen for a long time. And that actually pushed the shop to happen earlier than intended.
So in 5 words or less, how would you say you would describe your journey from the beginning to now?
Breaking out of the consumer mindset. We think of ourselves as consumers, and consumers essentially take. But why can't we consider ourselves to be contributors, to actually contribute towards society or give back? So I think for me, that's really what the journey has been about, and it is what the journey is continuing to be about.
How does this swapping part of the circular economy?
So essentially what swapping does is it optimizes excess resources. So we have existing resources in our closets, in our homes, that are under-optimized, they're underutilized. The average woman only wears 20% of her closet. So we're all culprits in a lot of ways. So essentially swapping is circular because it circulates unoptimized textile resources. And in this way, it creates not only economic capital, but also social and natural capital. And that's how the business is circular.
So could you tell us a little bit as well about the waste that the fashion industry produces?
Essentially, the supply chain is extremely murky, as you know.
Yeah.
However, we do know for a fact that with every garment that you swap in, you reduce its carbon emissions by about 80%.
Oh, okay.
And you also save approximately 2,500 liters of water.
Would you tell us a little bit about the offerings in store versus online?
So the online is really our premium offering because it has a convenient pickup service. We deliver to your doorstep. You can actually swap at the click of a finger. So if you are an online shopper, then that's perfect for you because it has thousands and thousands of items in the catalog that you can search through. The shop is more for physical swappers who prefer the physical experience. They prefer the tactile touch and feel experience, and that's really what the shop is about.
So thanks everyone for being with us today. Thank you Priyanka for answering all of those questions. I hope everyone learned something. What motivates you to swap?
What I love about swapping is the experience while doing good for the environment at the same time. So we all have far too many things in our wardrobe, and oftentimes, we don't use our clothes often enough. So I think swapping is a great opportunity to give your clothes a second life.
I like swapping because I find it a challenge. You never know what you can find, and you can experiment with different styles. I also like it because you are helping to prevent fashion waste. And think about all the clothes that you can declutter as well, and all the clothes that you can share with other people as well. I do swap often, sometimes with my friends or sometimes at the Swapaholic event. This is my first time coming to the store. It is definitely very eco-friendly, and it allows me to explore different styles at a minimal cost. So I think it's a good way for me to pick up something that I've liked, try it on for a few weeks, and if it didn't work for me, I can always bring it back and swap it again.
Thank you everyone for joining us today, and you can also check us out on our Let's Chat with Priyanka coming up in a few weeks. Details on that are going to be on the Zero Waste SG Facebook and Instagram. Thank you so much everyone for joining us today. Hope you learned something new. Bye!